To create an extrusion within BIMscript, you need three things. You need a profile, and you need two cutting objects. The cutting objects you only need if you're going to cut your extrusion at the ends. For example, when you make a window or a door, you need to cut the profile in the ends in order to fit them all together. If you're doing a leg for a table, for example, you don't need the cutting objects and can create an extrusion simply from the actual profile. To create an extrusion, you need to make sure that the profile is in the correct layer. You need to put the profile in a Lena NURBS 2D layer, or a layer that has this prefix. And then you need to click on Extrusions, add New, and in the command line you need to define a name. Select your top cutter and bottom cutter, and then the profile. And then you need to define the default height of this extrusion. And that's very important if you're gonna make it parametric. So if you want to connect a ranged parameter to this profile, you need to define, or you need to remember the default height of this profile. So I'll put at 100 because it needs to be, the default height of the profile needs to be higher than both the cutting objects together. And when you create extrusion, you can do it from copies of these geometries, so you can create more. Or if you only need this one extrusion, you can create an extrusion without doing it from copies. And that's it. Now you have a group here, which you then can add to your script.